because it's never an easy place to go. Thomas Frank always has his team well set up. We saw almost like a five at the back, three in midfield,
super tight,
two tight
super
against
tight.
an Arsenal team that went there. A few changes in the Arsenal side that I think surprises. Declan Rice was in the holding midfield role. Trossard was one side, Odegaard was back the other.
I like it.
And Jesus, Martinelli, Saka is a front line.
Yeah.
Probably similar back line that we wanted. And Aaron Ramsdale was in goal because David Raya wasn't able to. I just said the words and you shook your head.
Memories sure come back.
So let's start. Should we start with Aaron Ramsdale and that whole line? Because obviously Raya couldn't play against his parent club, so he's on the bench. So Ramsdale knew he was playing this game. All eyes on Ramsdale because of what's been said, what his father said, what he wants to be a number one. And it didn't particularly go swimmingly well in the first 45 minutes, my friend.
I mean, clean sheet, victory is the best we can say about Aaron Ramsdale's performance. And I feel so sorry for him. You can absolutely see the nervousness and the panic. And talking about being, he's got to get out of his own head. They made a couple of really bad errors. We didn't see all of last year, Rob. We didn't see that last year. Deciding to throw the ball. Oh, should I throw it? And then trying to stop it at the end.
Does some of that fall on Arteta?
Yeah, I think it does. I think he does.
He wasn't that man. He wasn't that kind of
There was not an issue in golf last year. And all of a sudden, David Raya's come in, and he hasn't been good. He hasn't been as good as what maybe expected. Now you've got two goalkeepers that are feeling the pressure. Raya's not. He's had quite a few moments, Rob, where he's been caught out, and now the other guy comes in after doing nothing wrong last year and the first part of this season, and also had a bad game. So, listen, we're only saying what our eyes are seeing here, and maybe this thing's going to settle down. Raya's on loan. If he is going to be the guy, sign him in January, and maybe Ramsdale goes somewhere else. You get a number two that's okay with being a number two, and that surely is the way that it's worked in the past for other clubs. This was awkward. It was an awkward look. Other than that, Arsenal, patient, some good changes, attack-minded lineup. I thought good substitutions. Kai Havertz coming on, scoring that goal. Lovely ball in from Saka. When a team is compact and it's narrow and it's tight and it's physical like Brentford are, sometimes you've got to swing some balls in. Sometimes you can't always play intricate football to get through. And that's how the goal came. Good ball in the back post. Havertz is 6'4"? I think he might be 6'4".
Yeah, he's good size.
Big size. Heads it in nicely from a difficult angle. Thank you very much. Much better work from him. And the team will go away from there with few. That was difficult. Because it looked like, didn't it, Rob? It looked like this is going to be a 0-0. And sometimes these things happen.
They'd seen City and Liverpool draw, so they knew they had the opportunity to go top. And we're starting to talk about, have they missed the opportunity? I'm going to give credit to Mikel Arteta, as you say, for the substitutes, for his belief in what he's doing and how he does it. I want to give the team a bit of more, because I've said most of this season, I still think football-wise, there's a little bit more to go. I think
which is good.
Absolutely. Be top of the table. We're still gears to go through. Yeah. But that steel and that grit and that determination, it looks a more
different,
complete. Yeah, a bit different. The chemistry's different. And I'm going to tell you one of the reasons. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you one of the reasons why. Who was very close to winning my underappreciated performer of the week? Declan Rice, my friend. Declan Rice is a dressing room changer. He's that big.
Yeah, and he is, to be fair, he is appreciated. Declan.
He is. But his drive, Rob, to keep going. He sets up the ball that ends up going wide that goes in the box.
Yeah, he's different level. And we knew that. And that's why it's not whatever money, but we knew that money is a massive fee. But you're never going to regret that for him, what he can do. It's different positions, by the way.
You pay double for him for what he is. And I've got to go to my underappreciated performer of the week. Dun, 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 because I'm waiting. I'm going to put it out there and then I'm going to hold back. Kai Havertz.
Please explain. So he is underappreciated, is he?
Kai Havertz. Let me.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Kai Havertz, under difficult circumstances, I mean, incredibly difficult circumstances, when you've been signed for 83 million and it's not going for you. He's got one goal that was a bit of a gimme when his teammates let him take a penalty against Bournemouth when the game was done. Gets thrown on late on in a game. It's 0-0. It looks like your team are not going to go top of the table when they should. You've been bought for 83 million You've missed lots of easy chances. Your confidence looks super low, and then you get your head on the back stick and get a 3 points that takes you top of the table and puts a whole different outlook on the weekend and the future, and could, let me say, be the word, that could start to kickstart your career. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think is underappreciated, because if Mikel Arteta can, so I've had could and can, start to get more out of Kai Havertz becomes a important another option for Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus at the moment, not quite at it. Eddie Nketiah is in and out, not quite at it. Kai Havertz could be an important player for Arsenal in this running. Okay, I'm done.
Well, why I reacted immediately is there's the name of our thing. It's the underappreciated award, right?
Yeah.
So underappreciated means, Rob, that you know what, he's a good player, does a lot of good work. He doesn't get appreciated for it. Yeah. I don't see any of that. Where's it? Where's the work that he's done that's good that you're saying has been underappreciated?
Everybody can have
he hasn't done.
Everybody
listen,
can have their own
I agree
version
that today.
Underappreciated.
Okay, and I agree. Deserves a tap on the back. I liked his interview. You know, I put my ego aside. I'm trying to work my way. Love all that. Good game. Paid some of his feedback today. Yeah. Good goal. Yeah. But come on, underappreciated.
Hold on. What do you want him to do?
Just what he did today, or in the game.
Yesterday.
Yeah. So he deserves a tap on the back. No, but I just don't know whether are underappreciated. But I'm saying you had a good game.
People like you have already earmarked
that
he's not good enough.
I've given him plenty of opportunity.
I'm saying to you,
he hasn't done enough to be appreciated.
A good Kai Havertz. We've got to look at upside. I'm with Mikel Arteta. The glass is half full. If Kai Havertz, if they can get him in the spot and get him confident, is a better player for Arsenal than Granit Xhaka. Kai Havertz has a capacity to get you double-figure goals. There's midfield players in the Premier League.
Double-figure goals?
He's got double-figure goals in him in a good season.
Yeah,
in a good team, in a good season.
How long have you got to wait then for that? And where's he going to... He's put all over the team he's tried.
Do people not go to clubs and have difficult times and then comes good?
I don't know many, by the way. I don't know that many that after a season, all of a sudden, spring into life and score a ton of goals. Listen, I'm a little bit tongue-in-cheek because I love a player that can find a way back from poor form. Yeah. I think he had a good impact off the bench. I just think it's a little early, and we respectfully disagree at certain things that he's an underappreciated performer because he hasn't done enough for me to say, look, this is what he can do. That's all I'm saying. But if you want to have a different parameter on it... I'm not going to
argue with your point. I'm going to say...
He had a good impact.
Based on maybe what Arteta sees in training, based on what he sees in the dressing room, based on... He doesn't have to play him. He doesn't have to put him on. He doesn't have to continue. Mikel Arteta sees something that's going to make his Arsenal team better because Mikel Arteta wants to win the Premier League. And I just think Kai Havertz, a good Kai Havertz...
It's a lot of ifs, right? Let me just double down a little bit then. Just finally on this, I don't want to go on too much about it. Where do you think, in all seriousness, where is he going to flourish, Rob? How many more chances in midfield? Or is he a false nine? Or is he a left back like he does for Germany?
Gabriel Jesus played at Manchester City. He could play wide left, wide right, centre forward, false nine. Kai Havertz has the capacity to play in a number position. He's a great athlete. He's good in the air. He's got clean feet. And technically,
you're not going to have him in Martinelli, or are you on the left forward? Martinelli or Havertz?
No, although Martinelli's not playing particularly well. Okay. But no, so he's not a wide player.
So not
he's
Saka,
a false nine or a
an
midfield player, or an eight. Yeah, he's a false nine or an eight.
And that's why he was bought. We heard that from Mikel Arteta.
Right now, I'm not sure if with the centre forwards that are playing at the moment, he might not be a bad option as a false nine.
Okay, I mean, at the end of the day, I liked Arsenal's perseverance. I agree. In terms of, I think they're tougher this year.
Yeah,
they certainly would have learned from the experience of last year, and the top of the league. The top of the league after with we don't know. I don't know what their ceiling is. I don't know what they're going to be when everybody's fit and playing well and Havertz is scoring 10 goals from midfield. I don't know where they're going to go.
You got to love Kai.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock. And be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you there.